Maybe not. No.
There you
go. It's getting low. Okay, 6:15. So we're on now. It's been a
wild weekend.
It's been a weird weekend.
Weird for her, wild for me.
It's been a busy weekend, and we are just absolutely exhausted. There we go. Hi, Gypsy. We are absolutely exhausted. I look like a mad woman with my hair all up. But we wanted to pop on and just say howdy and check in while he was taking a break from skinning. He's waiting for some bacterial stuff to work. And we wanted to check in. It's just my knee. I'm sitting sideways. Do a check in and tell you where we were. I've done some painting deluxe. David cut me a bunch of these, which I'm gonna do 2 hymnals down here, 2 hymnal pages down here, and then put a mock. I'm gonna put a mock twig roof on them, and then up here at the top, I'm gonna put like a wreath, like a jute wreath, possibly a Christmas wreath. I don't know. It depends on what I want to do. But I'm gonna make it maybe look like a window or a stained glass thing, make it look like a church steeple. So I'm gonna do hymn pages down here with a mock roof, and then up top another big window with a wreath hanging for like a church. I've got 2 of these doing a church, and I've got one that I'm going to turn into a barn. And but I'm going to incorporate the hymnals in the windows and the doors, and then I'm going to accessorize them up with jute and some rustic stuff. Not really pretty vine, but some rustic stuff. Hi, Priscilla. Yeah, me and Priscilla have been trying to catch up via messages. We all seem to have had the same last week. And my eyeballs are actually not wanting to like focus right now. And so this one's twitching, and I'm still having a lot of bad nerve muscle spasms and impulses. So I'm trying to get through that. It's the tail end of whatever I went through last week, whatever kind of flare that was. So I'm just trying to do as my body allows me, but this one's really beginning to bother me quite a bit. Thanks, Denise. Denise is here. Annette's here. Gypsy's here. Priscilla's here.
Better with Irish.
Better with Irish. So is she here? She's been with me for a while now.
First one
Awesome. She's been with me for a while now. So one of the other things that I'm doing is I'm taking a wood round, which will be a little bit bigger than this, be about 1.5 times the size of this, just a wood round, and I'm going to put on the bottom family, and with hearts. And then some cow prints. Why cow prints? Because then I'm going to paint the spoons. I'm going to spot them up and make the faces of the spoons cows. I'm going to cover them with kitchen Mod Podge. They will be usable. I'm going to seal them with the kitchen safe Mod Podge. And then they're going to stick into the piece of wood and be displayed. And I can write like family members' names if they, like, you pre-order and you want the family members' names under their cow face on the spoon. I'm going to start with 3 spoons, then after the 3rd spoon, you have to pay for additional spoons. But I'm going to do a few of these. Not a lot, but a few. So if this is something y'all may be interested in, have a little family of cows on your kitchen counter in a wood round, let me know. So I'm going to be doing some of those. I wood burnt cow spoons a couple years ago for my daughter-in-law, and that turned out really cute. So these will be individual cows, and I'll probably put a little ribbon under their face when I put them in the wood round. And the wood round will say family, and have little hearts and cow prints around it. So I'm going to make one of those for display and then list them and see if anybody wants to do a personalized one. So if you want a personalized cow spoon family display thing, it's cute. They will be kitchen safe by the time I've sealed them with the kitchen safe Mod Podge, and dishwasher safe, oddly enough. It's dishwasher safe too.
Really?
Yeah, didn't know that. I don't have a dishwasher. I am the dishwasher.
Okay.
So, okay, and you all heard me talk about I was going to get antlers, right? Because I was going to make some kind of rustic homemade and some kind of funny and some kind of serious. Well, I made my first funny one today. Look at his little antlers. And there's his big eyeballs and his Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He's got his tongue sticking out too. His little legs. My favorite part is his tail. So he is just going to be a little Christmas kind of handmade hobby kind of ornament out of, what's he out of? Raccoon or beaver?
That is a raccoon.
This one's on a raccoon fur. I think he's adorable. Now I do have. I'm gonna
Hey, Clara.
put. Hi Claire. I'm gonna put just palms on some, but I had to make him a special nose and his little tongue sticking out. And I kind of went overboard on him just because I was having fun, and I gave him big old whopper eyes. I do have googly eyes to stick on that will move, and then just palms to make noses out of. But you know me, I like to go a little crazy with my handmade stuff. But I love his little antlers. They're just laser cut antlers. But he was getting his inspiration from the chupacabra cat. So he will have just an ornament hanger on him. I just tied that so I could hold on to him without blocking y'all's view of him. Isn't he cute? Look at that little butt. Not a little butt. How to give him a little butthole.
No.
I think it'd be cute. Yeah, I have a different brain in it, but I like my little googly eye things. I like for certain things to look super, super homemade, and then for other super things or other things to look super, super nice. Don't knock the paint off those yet. Now I am going to sand these and rough them up, but I just haven't got to that yet because I've got to get some better sandpaper.
Hey, China, use it.
And the little wood rounds that the antlers pop out of, I'm just going to make little ornaments out of too because they're adorable. I mean, that's freaking adorable. So I'm just going to put all these together in one little bundle and sell them. I thought these were so cute. Like, I would hang that on my tree. I think that's adorable. So I'm not going to, I have no waste out of that order. Hi, music. We're tired. It's been a week and a half. My body has been in a weird place all week with flare and muscle spasms. My eyes twitching. Oh, I have hiccups now. My eyes twitching and my eyes won't focus today. And I'm having one of those days where it's like, pick a different thing to go wrong because I'm really getting tired of the whole world being fuzzy around me. So I still haven't got these done because I've got to get the sandpaper, but I've just got to hit that with a sander and put my hanging mechanism on it and then put a bow and some twigs and grass. And I think I may do a little wire angel and paint her brown and put her on there, or maybe make two. Just because it's Christmas angels and stuff like that. So we are moving along. I had like a big painting day, and we're making progress. David, you did the hunts last night. He went out to the raccoon hunts where they did the.
I didn't hunt.
No, but you went out.
Showed up to fire.
You went out to the hunt, and when all the hunters got back, some hunters kept the raccoons and some donated them to Dave. How many did you get?
Ended up with 11. Then I had 4. Ended up 11, and I had 3 this morning when I run my trap line out. So
Yeah, so he put out traps last night. So he got 11 from the Raccoon Hunters Club, and then he got 3 when he hunted last night. So he's got 14 raccoons. But how many of them were boys?
5.
The boys are hiding because they know what I'm after. Yeah, I've been having some bad migraines, some cluster migraines, and it happens every time the seasons change. But it's been horrible this last week.
But yes, it's been a very busy last 3 days.
Priscilla, I'll get you in the Christmas spirit. I'm gonna be doing some Christmas ornaments.
I just
Music, I feel you. I
took an
worry about
extra
my
day
vision.
off Friday and let work have its
Oh, she's making dinner. We're gonna have pizza because I'm lazy today.
evening, and I worked in the shop. But I've fleshed a coyote, 2 coons, a deer, got it ready to tan, and skint 14 coons this morning. So
Gotcha.
I've been pretty busy, and I still ain't done. I've got to go back out and work on deer hide some more. But I had a pretty good little trapping weekend there. Had those 3 coons. I did take quite a bit of video, so we'll get that uploaded on
Working on it.
DNL Trapping on YouTube there with Trapper Dave here in a couple of days. Actually, probably, I'm going to say probably 15, 20 minutes of video altogether, so be interesting to watch. Like I said, it's hard for me to do it all and video at the same time, so I just have to hit bits and pieces of it and get the most I can. But it's been a busy weekend, and I've still got traps out, so I'm going to pull everything. The morning they're giving some rain, I think, tomorrow night and Tuesday, so. But been pretty busy.
It's been very busy. It's been the weirdest week. Everybody's had a weird week. if you take a picture of them, send it to me. If you take pictures of puppies, I want to see them. It has been the strangest week. It's just, I don't know. My body has been like right at flare mode. I've had to be super careful. But today I did get up, felt a little bit better, and did like a assembly line paint to get ready. So I like to decorate. Yeah, I like to accessorize what I make. I don't like the painting. I hate. So you sat still.
I'm sleepy again.
You sat still and you got sleepy.
Sat still
But
and went sleepy.
I did photos for a young lady that lives really close, one of my bonus kids. And so I did take like a couple hundred photos. I had to roll my cart all around the yard to do it though, because I have to sit down because I'm just tired. My body's just tired. And I did get to watch the grandbaby for about an hour and a half last night, which I always enjoy time spent with her. So I just literally sit in the rocking chair and canoodle her and rock her and love on her. That's all we do. We've got 5,000 ladybugs that came in the house today. We opened windows and they all came in to attack. They're taking over the house. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, DNL trapping and with Trapper Dave. And then
we're getting a few things on there.
Yep. And I've got four different types of fabric on the way to make different color gnome hats for the disc ornaments. So as soon as that gets in, I'm going to be throwing out a lot of the disc ornaments. And, oh yeah, the yellow jackets right now are horrible. So the disc ornaments are going to have different colored hats as soon as my fabric comes in. I will list a few of those on Etsy as well as soon as I get them done. I've got everything ready for those to be done. I'm just waiting on the fabric to make the hats.
Wasps are bad here. They're horrible.
They're horrible here right now. Like, we had to be so careful when we were out taking pictures today, and I was rolling around with it because I'm not going to run and beat anyone. I will be the one that gets gotten. I will put it in the description when we get done if nobody can throw it up here. It's just D and the and symbol L, David and Lane, D and L trapping with Trapper Dave. You get extra large bag. Don't you love them when they smack and gush at the same time on your windshield? Those are the big ones. Those are nasty. But we had a good time taking photos. They brought the 2 dogs. We had quite the weird thing. My camera that worked this morning when I took a picture of my floor, which I always take one picture before they get here and then plug it up to charge. My camera won't charge. It won't even turn on now. I don't know what. Of course, I've had it for how long?
Several years.
Oh my gosh, it's one of those Canon EOS Rebel. I've had it forever.
DNL trapping. Okay.
And yeah, that's it. But I took a couple hundred photos I know how to tweak my cell phone settings because I used to do that too. So I got them all done with my cell phone, and they're going to be large enough for quality for a 16 by 20 print or smaller. So I did good. But my camera died. And I was like, camera, I feel you. I've had one of those weeks too. So I'm going to have to replace my big camera, which I've got a couple that I'm looking at on eBay right now. They're the same. So my batteries and chargers and everything and lenses will still work. I'm thinking about just biting the bullet and getting him one of those cheaper little off-brand GoPros so he can hook it to his hat or hook it to his jacket, and y'all can just kind of go with him, and he can just turn it on to tape, and he can kind of forget about it and just tape everything he does. I'll have to edit, no doubt. There's no telling what you were saying or do. But thinking about just biting the bullet and getting him one of those. Thank you.
I'm not like you. Use all kinds of words.
I do. I have quite the vocabulary. But I'm thinking about going ahead
if I
and.
was to be getting chased, that might be a different story.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking about going ahead and getting him a GoPro so that he can just have it and it can go with him, and y'all can see what he actually is up to when he's out in the field, rather than when he's standing still and can have a minute to video himself. So thinking about doing that. They've got some pretty good deals on some of the off brands that have pretty decent reviews.
It's too high tech.
And I know all you do is push the on button, clip it to your hat, and you go on, and then I'll take care of all the editing. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it would be nice to see what he does and meander with him through the field. And they're waterproof up to like 80 foot. So you're not going to drop them anywhere I can't rescue them.
If you say so.
Yeah. So I'm seriously thinking about doing that. Thank you, Priscilla. We appreciate that. And he's got all his content to me, so I've got a few days of content to edit and put up over the next few days.
My phone got low too, where I've been out in shop, so I still got quite a bit to send from the day.
Okay, so we're doing good. He's going to have quite a bit of content.
I think I'll probably do some more.
Thank you, China. I'll look at that. Yeah, and it seems like all the off brands work with all the GoPro accessories. So if I want to get one of those handheld and actually take you with me on a day, I'll have it. But yeah, we're thinking about just breaking down and doing that. That, and there's stuff that I would like to tape that I don't want to have to put my cell phone or another big camera in my hands. That may be the way to go. So yeah, if you have an off-brand one that you like, let me know what kind, and so I can, because a lot of them have really good reviews, but I've never had one, so I'm going blind into this. Yeah, that's kind of where we are. So we're fixing to make some changes. Oh, the ladybugs.
They'll be okay.
Oh, the ladybugs. And well, we've thought about the drone thing too. Well, I have. And they have drones that you can actually attach those cameras into. Like, the only reason they make the drone is for the cameras to go into. So that may be something that we later do, so that you get the, and when I can go with him on days of flight, you get the whole view of where he is and what he's doing. That would be kind of neat.
You'd crash it in the woods.
I probably would.
Yeah.
Oh no, most of them fly pretty decent. So
You couldn't fly a drone where I was at today. You'd crash it in a pond.
Yeah, now that's the kind that like Hannah Duggan uses and some of those other people, and they list what they use, but they're super, like, I can't afford that. That's not going to happen. But I'm definitely looking at upgrading the way that we video some stuff so that you get a better experience with him, and you get to like go on the day. Like, they record for like an hour and a half, 2 hours of battery life. So you could turn it on and off, and basically every time you get up to check trap line, just turn it on, and when you sit down in the vehicle, just turn it back off. Just remember to turn it on and off, and it would basically tape his whole day. And all I would have to do is go through and maybe splice a few places where it gets really dull and put it up. So it wouldn't be that bad. It would be longer videos, but they would actually get to go with you for the day, which I think would be really nice. So that's what we're looking at as well. I was able to do all these photos today on my cell phone because I can tweak my cell phone settings, and they turned out really good. I've not edited them yet, but even just looking at what I took, the composition and the colors are going to be really great. So I'm excited to edit those over the next few days for her. I think she'll really enjoy them. And she brought her dogs to visit me, so we had fun. But I've had a day. I came back in and started working on stuff and trying to do the mock-ups on all the little original. This is one of David's real fur things. So, but I love his little tail, his little butt. How many people have seen this in the woods? And that's all you see. Yep, waving by. So I've started working on some Christmas stuff, and as soon as my fabric gets in and David cuts my log into my wood rounds, I'm going to start my rag tree quilt tie trees. And
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was going to make all the other rounds. Yeah, I'm going to, and then I can do my kitchen cow spoons, my cow family spoons.
I'm just listening.
So, and I can make Rudolph spoons or other spoons if you have another animal that your family has an affinity for. You can just let me know. But those are probably going to be marketed to you guys that know me and talk to me and can request personalized ones, or people in the local area that can message me and say, hey, put my family in it. We can, take and travel and deliver rather than have to ship. Because if I put them on Etsy, I know I'm afraid I'll get swamped with like 50 orders and then be trying to find spoons and wood rounds for the next 2 months. That's my fear. That is my fear. So I know what today's giveaway is going to be, but no one else does. He doesn't even know. I generated the number before I ever got in here because I knew round about what we would have. So I know what today's giveaway is going to be, but he doesn't know because my hands have not been in a place where I can weave. I've had a really rough week with my eyes and my hands this week, so I've not had a weaving week, but I do have something very special. And
you giving away meat?
I don't think they make a box big enough to ship you.
Wow, you just see me FedEx or
I'd read them out. Well, I got a marriage proposal the other day when Gypsy was with me, and I told the guy that my husband probably would sell me cheap.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't take the offer.
No, that's okay. He was quite a bit older than me. I mean, he's sweet, quite flirty, but no, that's okay. But yeah, he did offer to. He's like, "You married?" I was like, "Yeah, my husband probably sell me real cheap." So I know. David's the new gnome. You're the new gnome. We're just going to mail you out. If Teresa sees this, I'm going to check my email and my PayPal. She did another order And I think
I
we're
would
just,
bring him
I'm
back.
just trying to get caught up and make sure I'm not overlooking funds for the gnomes.
That means I'm not welcome over there.
But I've got some stuff I've got to mail tomorrow. You'd bring him back to Tennessee.
Yeah.
She'd bring you back to me.
Yep. Somewhere.
Okay, yeah. Priscilla, we may be picking your brain a little bit to cheat, to do some live streams and stuff for his channel, to get him going before he has the 1,000 subs, just to kind of motivate the channel. Oh, if anyone is interested, JJ Longhorn, where people joined his hunt club, his fans, and they paid like $250 and could go hunt with him, and they taped it all and turned it into episodes of a TV hunt show. It's adorable. And you can go to jjlawhorn.com and you can pay $10 and get the entire first season, and you can watch the episodes as they come out. And so that's something that David is thinking about possibly doing in the next year or two, going and hunting with JJ. And I'm going to go visit Kelsey and Junebug and just make a trip out of it. And then y'all can see David and JJ together, and they can get to know each other, because they know each other from the internet and they talk quite a bit. I would just like to spend some time with Kelsey in a little bit because we talk so much. But I'm going to watch these episodes and see kind of what the hunts consist of and what's going on. And I think it'll be very interesting. He just launched a ladybug. It's going to be very interesting. So if you enjoy things like that, go to jjlawhorn.com and pay the $10. You get the whole first season, the episodes as they come out. I don't know how many episodes are going to be, but $10. Hey, that's pretty good. And he's also got a $25 option to where you get to the first season, and you also get put into a raffle to win a spot for next year, which is a pretty good deal. It's a $15 spot for the raffle. And I think that money is going toward making a well or something somewhere that needs clean water. His brother passed away a couple years ago, and the family raised money to put a well in some little community somewhere. I think it was in Africa somewhere. And I think that they're going to be doing something similar to that with the raffle money this time. So JJ's a really good guy, great music, good heart, nice guy. He and Ryan have been spending a lot of time together, and I know they're up to something. No, neither one of them tell me what's going on, but I've told them, please start writing or singing together, because that would be like my request as a fan. So I think we might experience some of that very soon. I'm hoping, because they've been spending a lot of time together. They're up to something, and I'm on to them, because when I ask questions, they automatically change the subject. So I'm like, I'm on to you. You have an idea for Dave when Ellie gets older? I heard that. I heard it howl.
Coyotes are back in the cow pasture. We hear them. Okay.
I heard him howl. He went, woo,
Yeah.
woo.
I'm going to start. Yep.
There, start. There he goes.
There he goes again. Locator. So I'll start in a minute.
I don't know if y'all can hear that.
Prickly.
Oh, he hates them. Like, he avoids them. He won't even go to a room or foot on the ceiling. He hates them. So that's the one thing he will not lick. Because he's such a licking fool. No, Priscilla, you'll have to message me. I don't know. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Yeah. We've had a couple people tell us how bad they're running. It's been bad. The ladybugs here came in so bad that I even had to check a little bit's car seat before I put her back in it to send her home, because I didn't want them to bite her. That's how many ladybugs rushed our house yesterday and today. It's pathetic. I mean, and I didn't open it. I have screens, but they get through somehow. They come in everywhere.
Hey, Rachel.
Yeah, Denise, they get up in there, they climb in, and they get in between the gums, or they get in places where the tongue can't clear them out. And they almost embed, like a chigger on your leg or something. They almost embed, and it's horrible. And they're very aggressive. Those little suckers are very aggressive. And people don't know. They think they're just cute little bugs. They are aggressive, and they bite, and they hurt. I hate those little ladybugs. And David can, I go crazy every time I have to vacuum them up and they come in the house. I hate them. I've been bit several times by them, and I hate them. Have you ever played Santa Claus?
They won't let me.
We have this guy here in town. His name is Timmy. He plays Santa Claus for all the area churches, and he's the sweetest guy. He's the sweetest guy.
They'd be afraid I'd smack some girl on the butt or something.
Yeah, they're a pest, and they're so numerous. I can't, really.
That's why they won't let me play Santa.
Be a naughty Santa. He does have a naughty Santa Claus hat that he's worn
I'll
every
have to
year.
start wearing the naughty Santa hat around Christmas.
Yeah,
when
he
we do
wears it every
live.
year, and we've had it for several years, and that's his Santa hat.
I have to be careful where I wear it.
We've had a big stink bug year too, like, and it sounds like a jumbo jet, and you'll hear him go boom, and they'll land somewhere, and you're like, oh, we got another stink bug in the house. Oh, I hate stink bugs. It's been like the pests this year have been horrible. It's been horrible. Do it for Ellie. Oh, I'm sure he will. I'm sure
It's
he will.
wide enough.
She's getting independent hand movements, and her eyes focus way farther away. She's talking about the ladybug stuff, and her eyes focus way farther away. So now she's like latching on and watching things, and she's looking around, and she's actually looking at me and smiling now instead of like thinking she's just got gas. That's so cute. She cackled really loud in her sleep yesterday, which was adorable. She weighs over 12 pounds now. She's just chunking right on up. She hasn't lost any hair. She's still got a head full of hair. She's adorable. She's the cutest little thing. She's never really tore a true like holy terror fit here with me yet, but I know it's coming. Like, I had to tick her off waiting for last when I watched her change her diaper, and I was like, well, while you're crying, I'm just going to go ahead and send you over the hill and tick you off to change your diapers. Let's just get all the crying over while we're at it. And she was pretty chill yesterday. She just kind of hung out, didn't she? She wasn't bad. She was just kind of like, cool, this is a place where they stop the house and just look at me and rock. She was so cool with that. But she's got an affinity for Southern rock music and heavy metal, which cracks me up because I can tell that is my grandchild. So, but she's very sweet. She's very sweet. She's starting to get fussy though, because she's starting to be able to pull herself up a little bit. And when she's awake, she's wanting to interact. So she gets fussy if she can't get her message across. But she still looks like she's like 3.5, 4 months old. She looks so much older than she is. Yes, she does. I wish I could share pictures with everybody. She does. She's got my chin. And Kaylee said that there is certain faces she makes. And she's like, I see you when she makes those faces. And I'm like, oh dear. But she definitely has my little chin. So, she's got a little chin just like me. But she's got mine and Lane's cheeks and Lane's nose. So she's adorable. She's getting to be a little better ball though, but she's growing like a weed, and she stayed with us for a couple hours last night. The kids visited for an hour or so. Well, she stayed longer than that, but the kids were here for most of it.
I was busy. I wasn't in too much. I got in on the last.
The kids were here for quite a bit. They stayed till about 10 last night, but I only got about an hour and a half, 2 hours alone with her. So, but she behaved really good, and I had a good time with it. But it's been, like, I've had a decent week. It's just been a weird health week, and I don't know if maybe I'm going to pull out of it or if my body is just going to be a turd. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to start counting.
Oh, Lord.
You don't know what you're getting in the mail.
True.
Clara Nielsen. Clara, have you ever won before? Let me get all the way down here to the bottom again. Hi, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. I'm glad you like them. I snuck her in the earrings to go with she won the necklace last week, and then got on and bought the bracelet to match. And then I thought, well, she needs the whole set, so I sent the earrings to go with it. And then she purchased a spirit stick that had the beaver jaw on it with the jute string. And
That's something about you wearing it or something.
Oh, are you wearing it? Good. Let me know how they're wearing it. If you ever have a problem with it, you yell at me immediately. Awesome. That bracelet, it was sturdier than I thought. I thought it was going to be more dainty, and then when I put them together, I was like, well, that's actually pretty strong. I've got one that's got evil eye beads. What are you doing? I've got some that's got evil eye beads on them that I think will sell good, but I've only taken them local so far. So, oh, you're fine. Anyways, whenever you get time, it don't matter. I'm just glad you enjoy them. So, Clara, if you're still with us, Clara was with us earlier. I don't know if she's still hanging on or not. Clara.
I think she said she had to go do something.
Yeah, I think she had to jump out, but Clara keeps in constant communication, and she also has other ways to yell at me, so I'll yell at her. Claw's very strong. On the bracelets and necklaces.
Oh, okay. I know.
I've only got one stick left, and
Crazy.
that is my smudging fan. He's not sat still all day, and he's to stay awake. He's about to do anything. So
Just
I
go
need
back
to
the shop.
I need to make some more sticks if I find time. But I'm trying to start the Christmas run so we can get that going. Because
All I need is me a fridge and a bed up there, and I'll be set.
yeah, you better never have to come back in.
You
I'd never see you.
That's the whole point.
I'm tired. I'll rest. I'm gonna make us that pizza real quick and then I'll rest. But
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off and go back out there and wrap up for the day.
he's got to finish his stuff. I've got to get a couple more things done in here and let my eye rest because it's jumping. I don't know why it's jumping. So that's irritating me, but I'm feeling overall better than I was at Tuesday or Wednesday of last week because my hands are not as swollen anymore. But it just, my body has slowed me down the last little bit. And I know it's the weather going back and forth. If it would pick a season and commit, I'd be fine. But when it does this, it really hurts me. So I'm going to try to get out possibly in the morning and run to the thrift shop, and I'm going to pick up a couple of items for the crafts.
Okay.
And then it's going to be like assembly line, put everything together. I'm going to try to paint the cows tomorrow so that people have a photo to go off of. And I'm going to do one set for Lane and Kaylee for Christmas. And that's going to be my photograph set to show people what I'm making. So the first set will be a Christmas present I'm going to use for our family for Christmas present for Lane and Kaylee in a little bit. And it's going to be painted in cows. And that's how I'm going to use it to model. And then it's going to be a gift for Christmas.
Okay.
So I'll post pictures of those tomorrow. If you're interested, yell at me. The nieces put the links in here 511 times. So just look at one of them when the comments load, or you can email me at watersworkload@gmail.com or message Dave on Facebook at Hillbilly Furs. And I can get those done within about a week, get them done, painted, dried, and lacquered and shipped. So if that's something that you would be interested in, and I've got to weigh the round that they're going to stick in. But you're probably looking around 35 in shipping for the painting and the lacquering and the Mod Podge kitchen safe and all that stuff. To be able to do all of that, I need to put on them for a set of 3 spoons about 35. And I'm going to try to cut the wood rounds. We've dried them out so they're not super heavy, but they're wide enough that they will anchor and hold. So it shouldn't be super expensive to ship. So probably $10, $13 to ship. So I love thrift shopping, and I've got so much stuff I can do, but I'm trying to focus on the stuff that I need to get ready for him for the next sale and offer on his Etsy store for Christmas. So I'm going to be making a lot of ornaments over this week. Going to be making a lot of signs, hymnal signs, and going to be trying to get that stuff done. So that's going to, if I go live this week, that's what we're going to be doing, crafting and doing Christmas stuff. Christmas is starting.
You're going to get started on gnomes again, too.
Oh, yeah, I've got to start another gnome village because I think I might have 8 left out of the whole group that I made last time.
I've got them all cut. We just got to put them together.
Yeah. And the disc gnomes will be the first ones I get done.
I got a bunch of beaver beards. That's what we had several people ask for that.
Yeah, we had a lot of people ask for beaver pelt beards, so that's what we're going to do on this next run of gnomes.
Not all of them, but
and they're really pretty though. They're really full and pretty, so that's why people have requested them. So got a lot to do. Sold some stuff local off of Facebook. People just seeing what we posted. Not trying to sell anything. People just message me and they end up selling. So got a lot moving. Just trying to keep up with the flow, keep up with the orders and inquiries, and trying to keep focused to get enough stuff made to try a little bit of everything I wanted to try for Christmas. Make sure I hit all the highlights, but keep the foundational stuff going out to keep people coming to the store. David is trying to keep everything cut and prepped for me, so all I have to do is sit down and assemble.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get a few more things done for the December deal, so.
Yeah, that kind of shifted our gears again, getting ready for this next Grinch sale at the Putnam County Fairgrounds. Kind of shifted our gears again, added a whole nother level of stress, but that's okay.
That is it.
Yeah, if you get end of the year, if you get invited to another one, then in January, you just tell them no.
No, I'll be April before I get doing anything.
Well, that's good.
Probably.
That's good. I think when is Pioneer Days?
It's in July.
Is it in July? Okay. He's excited about Pioneer Days next year. That'll be a fun one to videotape for you all. And that's also why I want a GoPro. So I don't rely on my phone and the cloud and all that stuff. I can use the GoPro and not drain my phone because half places we go, I don't have anywhere to charge my phone. So, and our Jeep is normally parked way away after we load. So, or we set up and load. So I need a GoPro. I'm really trying to justify the purchase one at this point. Okay, I'm gonna have to shut up or he's gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna put a pizza in the oven because that's all you're
I'm
getting for
gonna go
dinner.
back to the shop.
He's got to go back to shop, and I've got
I've got
to
about 15 or
edit.
20 minutes to do.
Okay, I've got to edit videos and get some stuff on his page, and edit photos for the girl I took today, and then craft. I'm just trying to stay at a steady trickle to get all this stuff done, guys. So hang with me. Well, thank you, Rachel. I think I'm coming out of whatever hit me during that last cold snap. My nerves are not sending the right signal, so I'm having some issues with my eyes, and the twitches are getting to me. I'm hoping that they fade away as the week goes on. But Clara, I will be in contact. So Clara, if you get this, I'm going to be messaging you.
That's funny.
Do you bless your heart? I'm telling you what, you ought to see the women that flirt with him when he's out and about. He don't have a clue. He don't have a clue, do you? He don't have a clue that they're flirting. I just sit there and watch it, and I'm like, that's funny. My husband.
That's what she says.
They're flirting. He has no clue they're flirting.
That's what she says.
I just sit there and I'm like, because they don't see a wedding band on him. They're buying stuff from him, and I'm just sitting there, and they don't know who I am. And I'm like, that's funny. They're flirting. It was 74 here today.
If you say so.
They're flirting. It was 74 here today, and it got rather warm. I actually turned on the AC to fan some air to cool me down after I did those photos. So it got warm here today. He's playing possum.
I know a clue what she's talking
He had a possum in the truck this morning. He turned it loose.
Yeah, I turned one loose.
Isn't that sweet?
I didn't want to mess with it.
So
I need to catch a few more bugs.
he's leaving them to catch all the bugs.
I got a video of me turning it loose.
Oh, you didn't?
I
You
did.
did. Oh, you did good.
I did. Yeah, I got
You
a
need to
video.
send that one to me stat. That would be great.
I think I did.
So he videoed himself turning the possum loose.
I
So
ain't
I'll
sent
get that.
nothing to you yet about today, but
I'll get that edited and thrown up ASAP. That should be in one of tomorrow's videos. Tonight's videos will be the last couple of days, and then that one will be in tomorrow's videos. So that will be cute to watch. But yeah, that's another reason we need a GoPro. Yeah, I got quite a bit done, but I'm dragging. So I'm going to go eat my pizza and do all this editing. And
you gotta fix it first.
yeah, I'm just going to throw it in. And then start crafting again tomorrow. If I stay at the slow but steady pace, I will eventually get stuff done. I've got a lot of stuff in various stages, but I'm moving forward. That's the important thing. With the last week I've had, that's a win, so I'm going to take it. Glasses ought to be in tomorrow too.
Okay.
So I need to run and get those too because my eyes are killing me. So that's where we're at. Surprise gift will be in the mail to Clara. I will ship it to her, take pictures and ship it to her, but then about the day she should receive it, I will upload a community post to let you all know what she got. I just want to surprise somebody. My nose and hands and sinuses, everything's so dry right now. I am using the Body Dew skin oils and sprays and lotions and body butters. It's driving me nuts. This time of year kills me, and it makes my body like have to factory reset. So that's where I am. I think that's why I'm having all the nerve impulse issues. And last night it felt like somebody was trying to massage my legs, even though nobody was touching me. But it was not a nice massage. It was a very painful massage. So I haven't been sleeping too well the last week or so. I've been sleeping mostly in the morning and early afternoon, the best. And it just takes me longer to get going when I feel this bad. Gold Bond is okay. I honestly have to get like the cracked skin callus relief before I get any. The Nivea cream is really good, but oh man, I'm dry. I'm like sandpaper. My hands are like sandpaper. Look at that. They're like sandpaper. That's because I'm always weaving or had leather or wood or something. So, but I think we're done. I could talk for 5 more hours, but thank you all for spending time with us. I'm excited to surprise Clara, and then I'll surprise you all on the day that she should roughly be getting it with a photo to let you know what I sent. It is going to be something that we're doing that's more of a Christmas themed stuff. So, we're going into the Christmas stuff. So the things that we're making will be a lot of the things that we give away. So the first couple of things we make, as we're trying to tweak them and get them perfect, we will be gifting out. So y'all will be getting our mock-ups that we use to decide what we're exactly doing. So that's why the giveaways from now on to Christmas are going to be so substantial for you guys. I am trying to weave a dream catcher. It's just I was not coordinated enough this week to do so. But we will have another dream catcher in there as well. So that's where we're going to stop tonight. Bag Balm does work very, very good. Udder cream is great. If you have never tried Udder cream for horrible dry skin, try Udder cream. It's really good. Really sticky. You'll stick to everything. But if you can put your hands in a Ziploc bag for about 20 minutes, it does wonderful things for your skin. Okay, it's about 7 o'clock. We're going to let you go. Thank you so much for spending time with us, and we will see you back next Sunday for Couples Chat, and I'll most likely see you again tomorrow evening for crafting.
If I'm still here.
If he's still here. Proof of life every Sunday for David. Okay, we will see you next Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. It's good to see you. It's good to spend time with you. Y'all, gear up for Christmas. Get in the mood, Priscilla. It's going to happen. Christmas. Doggone it. We'll see you next week. Say bye, Dave.
See y'all.
Bye, guys. Push the button, Elizabeth. I'm coordinated.